say it's a girls' night, but it's not. Harrison's coming.
So now we've got KB in the back. Hi there.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode.
We're at the airport
Again.
for the third time. Lucky we are, actually.
Yeah, we're very fortunate we are, because old KB nearly missed his flight, didn't he?
A little King Silly he was.
Anyway, he got on there. Wow, so lucky with about 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I really hope he had a drink on the way up from Melbourne, because he really needed one.
We'll hear what he's got to say when he walks through those doors.
It's Tuesday afternoon, so we're picking up King Billy from the airport here in Cairns. Going to go back to our caravan park. We're at a new caravan park for the next 2 nights.
Nice little river that runs through there. We're going to try to go and utilise that a bit more.
The doggies are back at the caravan park. We're going to pick up King Billy, go back, we have tacos for dinner, and we might even go to the movies tonight. So yeah, pretty chilled.
All right.
How's your trip been, H?
It's been really good.
Yeah?
It's been good to get away. You know, I could be at home sitting inside, so it's a lot better camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And swimming.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And even hanging out with Madeline and Harvey.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Yeah.
The Misto and the Misto Junior.
Yeah, we'll try to go for a swim when we get back.
Passengers travelling to Melbourne, we do ask that you make it.
All right, we'll check in when King Billy gets in.
Yeah.
Woke up with a tangled mind. Lost my keys for a second time. Running late but running fast. Don't wanna get stuck in the past. Trying to make a good thing last. I'm gonna get through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday too. Thursday becomes a Friday, and I'm gonna be with you.
It's ironic that you can't fish here. There's like so many fish. Heaps of turtles. It's pretty cool. I'll give you one tip. I'm getting smashed by mosquitoes. Happy with that?
It's good. Tomorrow we'll put the camera underwater.
The kiddies will love this.
Yeah. So many turtles and fish.
Where are you off to, Dale?
Off to the movies. So excited. Haven't been to the movies since, I don't know.
Jason, go back for Jerusalem.
Yeah, that's a classic.
I'm going to hold the fort here with KB, look after the dogs, and Laura's going with Harrison.
First time I've worn pants, I think, on this trip. Apart from leggings, but yeah. So Harrison and I are going to see the movie I Swear. It's about a male who grew up with Tourette's syndrome. And my sister Adele and Ainsley are going to come and watch too. So I'd say it's
Okay.
a girls' night, but it's not. Harrison's coming.
No,
Oh, well, have
enjoy.
fun, enjoy yourself.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so we've just finished up at Tasman Resort, Tasman Caravan Park.
Cairns Cool Waters.
Cairns Cool Waters.
Yep.
Top little stay. We really enjoyed that river. It's fun going down there. If you've got kids, take them to see the turtles and the fish, and there's a couple of barramundi in there and a big eel. What else is there? The pool. Unreal. And it was just a good all-round stay. We've got King Billy with us too. He stayed in the cabin, and just to give us a bit more room. So we just dropped Harrison off. He's going to go back with Laura's brother and sister-in-law, and yeah, hopefully we get to see him again back on tour, because it was awesome having him around. It just went so quick.
Well, we did a lot for him as well.
Yeah.
We're setting him up for success back at home.
Yeah, just all the admin things that you need to do with your teenage children, and set up a lot of stuff for him, and he'll be right. All right, so now we've got KB in the back.
Hi there.
And he's up and about because he's on tour. So when you're on tour, you're up and about.
It's hot.
It's hot and sticky. We literally just got the burley wagon back from Laura's brother and sister-in-law, and it was worth bringing along just for that, because the kids were getting dragged around everywhere.
Yeah, and at the caravan park, our locations were so far apart, so.
Yeah, so it worked out really well, and we will try to use it again anyways,
And
for
we've
some
helped
fishing.
them out. We're taking some food and drinks back, so they don't have to take that back on the plane or
Yeah.
back to Melbourne. So yeah.
Yeah, so there you have it. So we're leaving Cairns right now. Who knows if we're going to be back, but there is a cyclone brewing just off the coast, and no one really knows where it's going to fall, but that should come within the next week. If it comes here across the top, who knows. But we're going to go inland. We're going Outback.
But we're going to go to some waterfalls first, go for a swim and cool down.
Where are you going now?
The misto's going to go and get the misto some water.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Looks like I'm going to Foodworks.
some cold water please. We got a couple of big bottles.
here we are, the Millaa Falls. And just perfect timing. The bus has pulled up before us. That's how we roll, King. You don't have to walk far. You going for a swim?
I reckon it'd be a bit cold.
What do you reckon, King?
Very salubrious.
I don't know you're going to say that. It would be good. We're the only ones here.
Sundown and salty cheese. It's not a cute look getting kicked out of the bar when you're no longer 19. Still acting like a child, feeling like nobody gets it. I always start these fights, don't hate my guts right now, 'cause I'm still figuring it out. You're the silver lining when I can't seem to find it. When the whole world is against me, you're not. And baby, you're the bright side when there's no goddamn sunshine. You're always around to pick me up. You're the silver lining. You're the silver lining.
All right, we have just travelled over the tablelands. It's actually quite a nice drive. It was a bit windy. Laura copped the shit end of the deal there with that windy road again. But I drove the last couple of hours and it was quite pleasant. And now we're at Mount Surprise Tourist Park. Just getting corrected where we are. And fortunately, we pulled up and we needed diesel. We had about a quarter of a tank left. And we pulled into the first petrol station. It was $3.40 a litre. So we thought, let's check out what else is in town. There's only 3 petrol stations. One of them's actually fully closed. And where we're staying, it's, what was it, $2.96?
$2.96.
Yeah.
$2.96, so it's a winner. It's a maximum of $200 spent on each car per day. So that worked out quite well because we only needed like $186 to fill it, and we have to get some more tomorrow for the jerry can to run the diesel heater and everything else, which runs our hot water system. Anyway, we're all set up, King. You happy?
Yeah.
You got your wife beater on?
Yeah.
You deserve the beer. You've had a hard day. You're back on tour.
I have, yeah.
Get into that.
They're winding roads.
Just lucky you're not driving.
The old is going all that.
I was going to ask you whether you get car sick.
No, I was feeling a little bit squeamish.
Yeah.
Thanks. And when you brought the lollies out,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that helped.
Takes your mind
Yeah,
back.
because I never get car sick.
Yeah.
It's funny how he doesn't tell you whilst we're driving. Just puts up with it old school way. How you going, Dale?
That's the
Where's
way
your
I
drink?
roll.
Where's your drink? You're parked up against the beautiful river here. You can't see it, but just imagine it, that it's there. And we have it. We've got a fire pit.
There's a beautiful pool that I think
Yeah,
we go in.
this is a roadhouse. It's got a pool and a spa. 20 unpowered a night. How good is that? All right, we're gonna have a beer, settle in. Definitely have a fire tonight. Get rid of some mosquitoes, and have a bit of a swim, and just chill out. That's the plan, Dale.
Yeah, it's a plan. I have to see how far we've got to go tomorrow. I don't think it's very far.
All right, where are we off to, King? Where are we going?
You guys are going to the pool.
Gonna go cut one from the herd. with those shades on.
Get out of it.
If I take the mickey out of Laura too much, I get in trouble.
You don't.
Where King
just
Billy,
get-
King Billy, King Billy takes it. Just saying the shade. I actually much prefer staying at places like this than a caravan park.
Yeah,
It's so quiet and peaceful,
yeah.
and
And it's very relaxed, you know?
Yeah.
Not many rules. Yeah, dogs on lead, but don't have to sign any bloody waivers.
okay, tonight it's a bit of a cheat night tonight because we prepared some lasagna that was that a week ago.
Yeah, Farm Coat.
Yeah,
Well, you nearly dropped it where you're standing.
exactly. That was actually nearly a disaster, King. But the good thing was we froze the lasagna for perfect times like this because old King Billy's kicking back here like a king, like he should be. Look at him.
Hi there.
He's about 4 kilometres away from the fire, and he stoked it right up like a wild man too, because he's, it's free firewood. So
Who taught me how to be a pyromaniac?
yeah, me. Okay, so tonight we're going to have the lasagna, and we're also going to have some garlic bread. I'm going to put that in the barbecue. But I wanted to also talk about the fridge freezer that we've got going here. Mate, this thing has been cranked on freezer for the last 3 months, and it's been a bloody trooper. These sausages have just gone in, so they're not frozen, but that's all the meat. And then Laura's brother just gave us some ice cream today because he left Cairns coconut. So there you go. It's had that's been going strong, and because it's a 200 amp hour battery in the back of that car, if that gets low, I can literally just run a cord straight to the caravan, and because we've got so much solar on the caravan, it charges that at the same time. Not to mention that has the Starlink on top of it as well, so the Starlink pretty much runs 24/7 with just YouTube stuff and that. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. And you happy, Texie? You've been a good boy, haven't you? Coco's just lying in bed. But we're just going to kick around this fire tonight. Absolute ripper. And look at all this firewood they leave you. If that doesn't float your boat, I don't know what would. Isn't that right, King?
Yep.
You happy here?
It's very salubrious.
A good one-nighter?
Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong.
No, you can't, can you?
No.
Will you watch the mosquitoes, because they're bloody out tonight. They'll carry you away. So what we do for mosquitoes, whilst I talk about that, is we have this. This gets rid of flies and mosquitoes. Seems to work okay. We have this here, which is the coils. Those coils. Bit of Bushman's. And what are you rolling with, King? You got a bit of red.
Bit of red here, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of red. So they were pretty bad before, but since we've cranked those on and got the fire going as well, it's been really good. And what's the misso up to with the cooey?
Doing the budgie, darling.
Doing the budget. Geez, that'd be hurting at the moment, wouldn't it?
Well, actually tonight's the first time we've paid for accommodation because we pre-booked all our other accommodation in Cairns and that.
Well, that was a bit of a hit and miss as well because there was more deals, but being off-peak. Not so much Cairns coconut because that's expensive, Cairns coconut.
The NRMA have a lot of deals. I just had a look again and it seems like it's not just for March anymore, it's just Queensland have this big push for tourism at the moment.
Yeah, we'll quickly touch base with that, and we'll even probably talk a little bit more about that when we do our Q&A, but yeah, there's all this talk about don't use diesel and all this sort of stuff. These places are screaming out for people to come to them, and there is diesel. You know, what you see on the media is not always correct. Yeah. These people, absolutely to survive, need tourism. They need people. Yeah.
Did you tell them the price that we nearly paid?
I did, yeah, $3.40 for diesel, but yeah, fortunately down the road we got it for $2.90 odd. So
like you had the fuel up because I said to the mister, I think there's a BP down the road. Let's just go and check that out. We can come back and oh my god, we saved ourselves 44 cents a litre. Unheard of.
Literally 500 metres down the road. Anyway, we'll get this lasagna on. Sorry about the darkness. We don't have the lights on, but I just realised that's probably, you guys are probably seeing us pretty dark. So that's the lasagna we cooked that I made the other day, and that's going straight onto the old barbo. There you go, another episode done and dusted. We said our goodbyes to Harrison, which was very sad. He's got some exciting things happening at home as well.
Definitely.
Which is unreal for him, and we're so proud of him. But we had such a wonderful time swimming and going down the river and just catching up, really. It's the longest time I've spent away from Harrison. And it's been... Does anyone want a Vizsla? Well, seriously, I'm giving it away. Yeah, so it's sad to see Harrison go, but he'll be back on tour at some stage. We just got to navigate a few things, and because he starts work soon as well, so it's a lot happening. But we'll see how we go.
Yeah, we'll make it happen. We'll make something happen. Anyway, we really enjoyed our stay at Cairns Cool Waters. That was a beautiful caravan park, and then we enjoyed our stay last night at Mount Surprise Tourist Park. So it is what the name says. It is a surprise. Look, the actual caravan park itself is. You're at the back of a roadhouse, but it's got a beautiful tropical pool. Worth
every single cent of $20. I'll give you that tip. It's got a pool, and you're basically in the middle of nowhere, and there's a nice pool. You can have fires. There's firewood there.
We had
it's a no-brainer.
Nice site at the back of the park. We had a big site to ourselves. There was a fire pit there, and there's plenty of wood already cut up, so we just helped ourselves and enjoyed a nice fire. But I must say the temperature is a lot different now that we've left the coast and we're inland. It's a real dry heat now. It's not that humid heat that we experienced in Cairns.
You can actually dry your clothes.
You can dry your clothes.
And your towels.
That's right. And also it does get cold at night, so the winter jackets are coming out at night.
For you they are, but I love it.
Well, it's still warm in the caravan, but outside, the fire comes in handy, that's for sure.
100%. So thank you again for all your support, everyone that's commented through the week. We're getting heaps of comments and an amazing response to us cancelling our super thanks through YouTube, and people have just direct deposited into Journey Unknown, which is unbelievable. It's going to make the world of difference
Yeah.
for our camera gear and everything else. So we're really thankful and grateful. You know, the people that even just watch the adverts, and it just goes a long, long way to keep us on the road and keep us filming and creating content.
And the ebook's still being purchased and the e-puzzles are still being purchased. So I'm so thankful for those as well. So you guys are really helping support our journey, and we can't thank you enough. And that's why we'll keep bringing you 2 episodes a week.
Yeah.
To keep you up to date.
And of course, for the people that don't know, if you're new to the channel, we're not sponsored. We've never been sponsored, and we want to keep it that way because we want to be genuine to what we promote, what we show you guys. And the last thing we want to do is be held down by some sort of sponsorship. So
yeah,
the absolute best way you can support us is watch the adverts and let them run through, which a lot of people are doing, and we're so grateful. So thank you. We are at a place at the moment which is Mickey Mouse. This joint is unreal, and we've enjoyed probably half a day here, and we can't wait to show you guys next week.
Yeah, it's stinking hot. It's a beautiful setting. It's been on my bucket list for years, and I'm so grateful that we're here. But you're gonna have to wait and see where we are next Wednesday,
which is not far away. Thanks again, everyone. We love your support. Keep it up, and we'll keep creating content. And that's it. Yeah, there's a couple of free visitors, but other than that, we've got to go.
We're off to dinner.
We'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.